Welcome to the ultimate backyard barbecue meat battle. And today's contestants are the Ribeye Steak and lamb chops. I found both of these items on sale at my local supermarket. This one is originally $23.56 for the Ribeye Steak, and I got it for only $9.18. A pretty good deal. The lamb chops, originally $8.16. That's a regular price. Now, these lamb chops are not your standard lamb chops. They're not the rack of lamb type lamb chops. These are shoulder bone-in chops. They are cheaper. If you get regular lamb chops, they cost you at least twice as much. And a ribeye steak, well, I don't think I need to explain a ribeye steak. This is certainly better than the New York strip steak that I had in my last video, and comes at a better price as well. The discounted price is $7.99 a pound, and the other one was $10 a pound. So $2 price different, and I'm getting a much better steak. Together, they are making one meal for a carnivore diet. Our setup today, not the electric skillet. We are not taking chances. We are going back to the good old propane cooker. The setup is super easy. There's a little arm over here. And that arm gets screwed in right over here. Okay, and then we're taking our propane bottle and screwing that right in here. There we go. That went smoothly. Perfect. Next up, seasoning. We are staying traditional and simple. We're doing salt and we're doing ground black pepper. Real utensils. Let's prepare our meats. This does not look like a easy open package. Not at all. Or is it? Let's see. Maybe it is. Oh yeah, there's a little edge over here. And oh yeah, we can pull that right out. Oh, this is beautiful. Perfect. Makes a perfect vessel. We leave it right in there. Put salt right on there. It over. Put salt right on there. When we're putting this in the skillet, we're gonna put it with the salt side down first, and then when we flip it over, it's gonna be on the pepper side. So the second side over here is gonna be the pepper side. And we're gonna give it a good peppery thingy there. I like pepper. There you go. If this doesn't look delicious, I don't know what does. Now we're having our lamb shoulder chops. There's no, oh yeah, there's a little tap to pull. Oops, there we go. This is what our lamb shoulder chops look like. They look nice and juicy. And we're gonna be doing exactly the same thing over here. First side, salt. And we're gonna turn it around. And we're gonna turn this one around. Salt. And a good layer of pepper. The cooking vessel. Just a regular skillet. Now, if we are sticking to a 100% strict carnivore diet, we will have to use lard, tallow, or butter to cook in. However, my van in the summertime, like on a day like today, it's 110 degrees inside. Butter just melts away. It doesn't just get soft. It literally runs out of a closed package. That's how hot it is. It's essentially ready to eat. I'm surprised it's not browning in its packaging already. So because of that, we're not going to be using butter until we have actually a refrigeration, because I can't eat all that butter in just one setting. So what we're doing is we are going to be using, extra virgin olive oil. It's kind of like the cheapest oil I could find. I know it's seed oil. As a carnivore, you're not supposed to use it. I've got to do what I can, right? So bear with me. Ready. Ooh. Can you hear the flame? Can you see the flame? I've got no idea. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot. Oh yeah, I can feel it getting warm already. Oh yeah, it's hot. Gonna put some oil in. Moment of truce. The ribeye. Lamb chop 1. And lamb chop 2. So now we would like to cook this for roughly 3.5 minutes on each side. Yeah, let's watch that. And that was a quick 3.5 minutes on each side. 7 minutes total cook time. And maybe another minute for heating up the oil and bullshitting. And it's time to be plating. Ooh. This is a ribeye. How do you like that? Does this look delicious? And this is a lamb chop. Some of the delicious oil goes right on top. And then we have to immediately clean the pan. Dish is done. As with any good steak, we have to let them rest for a minute or 2 or 5, so that the skin can shrink back together and the juices go back into their cells. So when we cut it, they don't immediately run out of juices, which gives us enough time to put away our camping stove. Oopsie. Oopsie. That was stupid. Never disconnect this one first. Always this one. Because if you don't disconnect this one first, you're going to be losing all of your gas. Okay, here they are. Side by side. A ribeye, shoulder lamb chop. Place your bets. Which one is the better meat for a backyard barbecue? We're starting off with a nice cut on the ribeye steak, not because I favor it, just because it's on my left. I'm working from left to right. You can already see there's a little bit of blood running out, or juices as we like to call it. It's not technically blood. Okay. First inspection. This is the outside of the steak, and this is the inside of the steak. And the inside, it's a beautiful medium rare. Let's do the outside. Good God gracious. This is like between night and day, between this steak and the one I had the other day. That was like total junk compared to this one. Oh my God. Now the inside part. Perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. Oh my God, it's probably worth the $23.56, your home the original price. All right, now the shoulder lamb chop. Of course, they are shaped differently. So I'm gonna just cut this one right smack in half over here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this one, also perfectly cooked, nice beautiful pink. Right, a little bit of a fat trim here on the outside. Nice char over here, especially where the pepper is. And let's give it a shot. Have a second bite without the outside fat, because the fat is quite a bit chewy. Wow. 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 So, that's not an easy one. I think. Which one is the winner? What do you think? What do you think the winner is gonna be? Put it in the comments. Which one would be your favorite between the two? I think the winner is... The winner is the ribeye. Sorry, lamb chop, but the ribeye won. Unbelievable. That first bite, maybe that is the first bite advantage. That is a very good possibility. But that first bite was absolute gold. It was like, oh my fucking God, that good. But I have to say, the lamb chop is a good second. The porterhouse is probably still better than the lamb chop somehow, but lamb has a very distinct flavor of its own, and you definitely don't want to eat it fast. You want to chew that. You want the taste of the lamb to come out, which is what really makes lamb, right? It's not a bland meat. It's a very flavorful meat, and that's what makes it so hot. I really, really like that flavor. I also like goat. Different story though. We'll cook goat some other day. But for this comparison, just by wow factor, yeah, the ribeye wins. But you know, also when it comes to a price value thing, these shoulder lamb chops at $7.29 or something a pound are a better everyday value than a $25 a pound steak or than a $10 a pound steak. I prefer these lamb chops over the New York strip steak that they had the other day. Now, there are some ways you can still elevate the taste of a steak. Dry aging is, of course, a method of intensifying the flavors within a steak, like a ribeye, so it can become more comparable to a lamb in flavor intensity, right? And distinguished flavor intensity. Another one is, of course, you can season the steak 6, 12, 24 hours before you actually going to cook it. This is kind of like a quick aging if you want. You can even do it for an hour or two just in the fridge. The salt draws out some of the water from the steak and intensifies the flavors, which is quite similar to what dry aging does. And of course, if you're cooking in a skillet, butter is definitely a flavor enhancer, as well as if you cook over actual charcoal or other forms of wood kind of thingy, right? They've got, like, for commercial grills, it's like charcoal briquettes, but it's not. You know, they stay, it's like stones really. They really help to give it a better grill char type of flavor, almost even like a smoky flavor if you want. And those are methods, of course, that you can use to enhance the flavor of a steak, of the lamb chops, of chicken, of pork, of any meat that you're really cooking. So there's always options to, you know, make something still a little bit better, but season it, right? Salt is the #1 seasoning. It's a flavor enhancer. And then pepper, I think, is a good second seasoning. You hardly ever need more than those 2 seasonings. Everything else is or becomes overkill. If you don't like the flavor of meat, then season the crap out of it so you don't taste of meat. But a real steak lover wants to eat meat in its purest form. That means as little seasoning as possible to let the taste of the meat itself shine. Of course, you know, with commercial production of animals, many times they are grown so fast that the meat really has hardly any flavor, which is quite unfortunate. Additionally, if you think about people coming from different regions of the world, they may not have refrigeration in certain parts, and meat might start going bad before they have a chance to eat it. So they will more likely A, cook it well done, and B, season it, including hot spices, to kill any kind of off flavor that might still be there. The meat generally is still fine, right? They're surviving, obviously. They're not having diarrhea all day. And this, my friends, was the ultimate backyard barbecue meat battle. Which one is better, the ribeye steak or the lamb shoulder chop? And we have a clear winner. The ribeye wins. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna finish this while it's still hot. Unbelievable. This is so delicious. Ooh. Mm. 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 For $17, steak and lamb chops. Why would anyone in their right mind go to fucking McDonald's? So good.